Hey guys, welcome to the video. Guys, I just started recording again. For some reason, I've been feeling like recording two videos each day, mainly because I have things to say. It's not just because. But I just want to talk to you all. I don't know if this is just from practicing semen retention or is also fasting because now I'm fasting a lot. Um, but I started having an abundance mindset, and I did read the book, The Law of Attraction. So that might be one of the reasons too. But I don't know. I just things are changing because um, basically I'm gonna explain to y'all. Uh, Before, literally a month before, I used to buy the cheapest deodorant and the cheapest gel to clean my body, right? And I was very meticulous in what I spent. I didn't want to spend much because I was scared of having no money left. And I don't know if it's from practicing these practices, but I just feel like a king. I feel like I deserve the best that it can get. And if I'm working on myself, if I'm working on my body, then that's like first I deserve it, and second, is a better investment than buying cheap deodorants who are cancer prone, like very bad for your skin. um, Bad gels who are also bad for your skin but are not very efficient. So yeah, man, I just went to the store and bought a shampoo mainly made of maracuja. I don't remember the name in English, but it's like a fruit, and it's a gel. I bought like a shampoo for like curly hair because I have curly hair, and usually like when I grow my hair long, it gets really dry, right? Really dry, and I'm like, I'm just gonna cut it or shave it or trim it or whatever. But this time I was like, let me just go buy a curly a shampoo is curly, right? And I did that, and I bought a conditioner too. So I'm gonna try the shampoo and the conditioner, and I choose one. Always by how I feel, and I choose one, and it happens to be. It says that it's vegan, so not tested on animals and all that, which is way better. But I don't know. I just even with the fruits, I go with an abundant mindset where I just spend, um, not worrying about the money. Just what's best for me. What's the best, right? And I like that because I used to have a cheap mentality where it's like, let me spend the least amount of money on the cheapest thing. And then you discover that I used to do that with the meat too. Not the cheapest of the cheapest, because that's definitely didn't even taste like meat. To be honest, probably ain't. You already know how these industries are, man. And now I discover by the show You Are What You Eat that that type of meats, bro, ain't even organic. They ain't even eating like the grass and stuff. They eating soy. They eating antibiotics. They killing themselves. They are very stressful. They are in a very stressful environment, and it does more harm than good to eat that stuff. It kills you. So I just learned that you being sheep, nothing good will come from that. You're just killing yourself. And it also is about abundant mindset, because if you see yourself as a king, if you see yourself as a king, you deserve great things. You deserve the best. Okay? You know it. You deserve the best things that things can bring to you. And so stop living as a just a common person and expect that, oh, I really want to be rich someday, I really want to be successful someday, but then you are spending your money as a brokey. You are spending your money as you were a brokey. How do you expect to get rich and successful when your mindset is one of a broke person instead of a rich person? Choosing what's best, choosing what. And when I say what's best, I'm not talking about vain things like what's the most expensive clothes, or I'm just gonna buy this because it's expensive. No, this is literally dumbness. And a lot of these expensive clothes are run by pedophiles and um, sexual abusers, disgusting as people. So don't even buy that shit. But choose for you. Like, you wanna buy a product that's gonna put on your body, knowing that our skin is absorptive. Everything that you put on your skin will absorb it. Don't think you put shampoo on it, then you take it out by the water and then it's off. No, still was absorbed. You are absorbing the water too. So everything is absorbed. So spend your money wise and have a bounded mindset, okay, guys? Because if you don't, how do you expect to be somebody in life and to be a king that you feel like you deserve? You feel you are a king and you feel you deserve abundance, but then you don't uh, spend and see yourself in an abundance mindset. It doesn't make sense, does it? So that's what I'm talking about, okay, guys? And that's something I realize. I don't know if it is from the more you retain, the more you feel like abundant within, instead of like when you are always releasing your vital energy, then you feel weak. So by feeling weak, you have to act very cautious and scare mindset. But when you have abundance in your body, vital energy in your body, then you feel like you have abundance in every area, right? I don't know if it's because of that, but before, when I did the 90 days, when I could do the 90 days, I was using my gold chain, which are broken. Very expensive gold chain that I have. The most expensive thing I bought, probably. And yeah, I broke it. From my rage attacks, man. From all this practice, all this um, hard work and escaping the addictions. But yeah, that's something I realized. And fasting is a great tool too, because when you fast, what happens is you are taking off the garbage in your body. You're taking off the fat. You are taking off the dead skin. You are taking off the cancerous cells. You're taking off all the trash, the parasites, all of it. You understand? The bad bacteria. And by doing so, what happened is I feel like you get cleansed. I don't feel you get cleansed, and I feel because of that, um, you just see things more clear. I am seeing myself as I used to be again, as my younger self. I used to like music a lot. I used to like hip hop dances. I was very good at dancing, even though never had no training. No gay dance though. I'm talking about the Jason Derulo dance. Yeah, I like to go here and climb, but for some reason they put gates. Kids, it's probably coming from the kids, but like kids cannot like play no more. Everybody's so scared of everything, you know. But yeah, another thing is, guys, go outside. Like, being inside your house all the time is bad for you. Your body is made for movement. Our ancestors used to have to walk a lot and run and jump and climb things just to get to the fruits, to the elements, to the food, right? So know that your body is made to move, and everybody who stays sit or stay low for too long and don't move ever, die early and have health problems early and have like injuries coming, back pain and knee pains and all that stuff, because your body is made to mainly be standing, walking, running, jumping. And yes, we also sleep and sit, but it's not the most part of the day. So go outside, like just for a walk. I Something I'm doing right now is I never buy everything I need right away. I always buy what I need for the day, so I can force myself to go. A dog is coming here. I can hear it. So I can force myself to go out of my house and buy the things that I need. Right. Yesterday I went and buy 4 packs of grapes because I'm trying to do a cleanse of grapes, because grapes are a great fruit to clean out your lungs. Okay, and once I stopped smoking, uh, today, my first day I stopped smoking. I want to cleanse, but once I realized was like, yes, the grapes are a great source of cleaning, and you, after eating only grapes, not mixing up anything, just eating grapes, you feel your lungs way clearer when you breathe. But but yeah, if you really want to heal, if you really want to be cured uh, from a disease, that's my opinion. Don't take it as granted. It's how it's from my experience. It's from fasting. For example, I wake up wake up, was fine. Then I get up, do a video, and then I felt a little bit sicker and sicker. Funny enough, exactly after I brush my teeth, which we know that toothpaste has a bunch of chemicals that are harmful for our body. So funny enough, but yeah, and I didn't eat anything till now. I've been fasting. It's like I don't know if it's already 3 or if it's 1 something. Uh, but basically, I'm feeling way better. I'm here outside. I'm chilling. Already went to supermarkets, bought the things that I told you, and even that things is things that when you're on survival mode, you're not gonna spend money on things for your hair. You're not gonna spend money on appearance, clothes, all that thing. You're not gonna spend it because you're on survival mode. So in survival mode, you only spend what is required for your survival. And me doing this journey, I know things that most people don't, and it's like you really are way more healthy if you like fast a lot, have like 1 meal a day, and eat mainly fruit, right? That's your mainly source of like you. And I say that because I've seen people doing it, 6-year-old dudes looking like they're 30 and all that stuff, and I did it myself. And from my experience, I like my allergies went off, my skin got better, my hair got way thicker. So from my experience, I know that's the best option. And even the Bible, which I go to the Bible because I am a Christian and I do believe the Bible. I'm not a false Christian who goes on Sundays but don't believe the Bible. Okay, I'm a real one. And in the Bible, it says that when Adam and Eve was in paradise, uh, they should eat the fruits. They should eat the fruits that were their source of food. Every food that has seeds on it, which is basically fruits. Okay, and yeah, so imagine people are spending way more money in garbage, dairy products, gluten, meats, fish, eggs, all that's garbage that is killing you. And then they say like, I don't have money to buy products. to enhance my health, to look better, because your health comes from fasting and eating fruits. So, you know, it's bullshit. Basically, what I'm trying to say is bullshit. I see so many people spending money on sodas, on pizzas, on this and that, and then it's like all that money that you spend is like twice as more expensive than fruits or nuts or healthy food, literally healthy food, vegetables and other shit. Um, and you're just spending twice or three times more on ice creams and all that bullshit, cookies, and you're just killing yourself. But then you don't want to spend money on your appearance, which is one of the main factors of your success. Because if you look at yourself and you look how you look, or I look my features, I look how I look healthy, I look skinny, I look with a great hair or a great beard, right? I like my clothes, I look fresh. Then you like yourself, you feel confident, you feel you're a king, you have abundance, and you start going directions that you really want. As I was saying, I used to like dance, I used to like music a lot, good music. And now I start doing a course on Udemy, how to sing, and I am like singing and practicing, right? And my thought on it was like, yo, you have like Justin Bieber, you have like that kids, the One Direction and Jason Derulo, and all these guys who are just guys who females find handsome, and they have good voice and they have good vibes on the music. And I am handsome. I get the female attraction. So I was just like, yo, let me try it. You know what I mean? Before I will never do it because I would just be too insecure about it. And I was like training crazy and running and learning copyright and learning video editing and learning e-commerce and learning all this stuff that everybody's talking about. That's how you get money. That's how you get successful. Don't go to arts because arts is too difficult. Blah 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 blah. I don't care. I really don't care. What is my essence? What is my essence? My essence ain't that nerd stuff, that crypto nerd stuff. I don't like that shit. And funny enough, when I was learning video editing, copywriting, all the bullshit, okay? When I was learning that crap, I was like forcing myself to do it. I even did web development, bro. I even created websites and programming, all the nerd stuff. And when I was doing it, I was like, I hate this stuff. I was forcing myself to do it. And now that I'm learning the singing classes, I do it with pleasure. It's like I start doing it like, oh, I feel way better. I feel way more released now that I'm putting my voice out. So it's so clear to me, and I think this is from the fasting, or maybe like a present that my father, not the human father, uh, our creator, is giving me. Showing, I think it's from the fast because you guys just got cleanse, and it's like, and in the Bible, Jesus says that God will reward us for that, from fasting. So yeah, both. But what I'm saying is like, you go back to who you were. Yeah, for many long years. I used to not. When I was young. I used to look myself in the mirror and always check myself in the mirror. Go check my hair, man. Go check my face and my stylish. All the time, bro. I love to look at myself at the time, but then once I get to that, I think it was like 20 years old, 20s. Let's say like 20, early 20s until now. I'm almost doing 26. I started like not liking to look at myself in the mirror, not liking to look at myself. And I was like, oh, this is all from the trauma that I've been through in this time. And now I don't like myself no more because I didn't act as I would like to have acted in the past. And I thought it was that, but it was not. It was not. It was I didn't like myself. I had a chubby face, not taken care face, man. Beard all over, hair all over, fucking clothes that I have for like 5 years. And there's nothing wrong if you have clean, fresh clothes after 5 years, but it wasn't. It was like baggy clothes. And I just didn't like myself. I didn't take care of myself. So once I started practicing my retention, I started taking care of myself. I was dressing better, but that wasn't enough. I still didn't like to look at myself. Then I started living alone. Uh, and when I started living alone, I was like, yo, I have a bunch of clothes that are ripped off and just old. And yes, I was still in that like brokey mentality, not wanting to spend money, not wanting to invest in myself. But I went and bought some clothes. I look fresh, like I look way better now. But finally, only now, only now when I started like fasting for real, no, no drinks, no water, no eating, nothing, just fasting the longest that I can, having this mind of like I will eat once at least once a day because I'm not prepared yet to do the full day. I did in the past, but right now it's not. I'm not prepared right now. But once I start doing this, is when my face starts slimming down. Finally, finally, because I got to a point where I believe it that it's just my face now. I got a fat face now, and I use the it's not jawliner, but it's one of that type of stuff, you know. And my face even got fatter because the thing is, when you get muscular but you have fat, even looks more fat because now you are like expanding it, and the fat is all around it. So I got really bummed out. I hated the products. I hate it, bro. But yeah, I finally realized that I just got fat, and my face is one of the first things it gets fat, man. My face is one of the first things it gets fat. Okay, so finally I stopped eating fat. Even myself, I am less muscular now than if I go to when I was the most muscular. I was buff. Like when I say buff, it's like major muscles, big. I look like a, a human hug, really. I was crazy, and but and that was the object at the time. Was like I really want to be really muscular to get the girls, to be respected, to be able to fight. But then I learned that okay, I got the girls, but these females are groupies, and females do not interest me no more. To be honest, I look at female if she's really attractive. I go talk with her, but if I don't feel her vibe, or if she is not into me, it's whatever. And then another thing is I'm not thinking of I really want to have sex with you because I know how this vital energy that it gives you when you practice human retention just levels you up. You're just gonna level up the more you do it. Each day you're leveling up. More testosterone, everything just blows and you get better. Okay, you get more nourished. Everything just improves mentally, physically, and spiritually. So I don't have no intentions, no more. I'm not a sex addict no more, like most people. I've been there. I'm not no more. So I don't need sex. I don't feel like having sex really. I really don't. I see it as what it is. It's an addiction. If you use sex for pleasure, you are misusing it because now you build an addiction. Okay, just like a food. If you're eating for pleasure, of running away of your problems or stress or boredom or depression, whatever it is, you're using food as an addiction, like you might be using sex as an addiction. And once I started fighting against that, took a long years, took a one full year for me to get here on the sex addiction. And now I'm on the food side, which is not being as hard. First, because I always been doing months for 1 meal a day, but was with water, which is not the most healthy thing. Second, I've been doing the fruitarian diets for like 2 months, and this is very difficult because when you do a fruitarian diet, you're not eating dairy, gluten, carbs, that and meat, fish, or derivatives from animals, and all these foods have a mixture of salt and sugar uh, that the people who do it make on purpose because that fusion makes you addicted, makes you want to eat one and keep eating, keep eating, keep eating, and it's very bad for your health. All of them will make you bald, will make your skin like have a lot of breaks and a lot of bullshit, dry and stuff. It's just bad for you. So me changing to a fruitarian diet was another challenge. So I'm not feeling like this this routine, this food addiction that I'm overcoming is being that difficult because I've already been practicing different type of like diets. So it's not like I'm just jumping into it, right? I've been doing all this self improvement for uh, more than a year now. I think even more, maybe 2 years. It's hard to say because I started content creation. I think before doing self improvement, but then my channel turned into self improvement. So, but yeah, and man, for once you get like kind of like for once I do feel that feeling of like I just want to be successful, man. I just want to be successful. Like I'm trying so hard, maybe it's not gonna happen, but at the same time, it's like I used to hate myself. I look myself now in the mirror. I like what I see. I see myself improving. I see I like myself more, and I see the climbing. I see the improvements, which when you don't, um, is disencouraged. Is disencouragement when it's not encouraged. I don't know if that's the word, or I'm mixing up my language with English, man. But y'all get it. So I see the improvement, man. I see how more healthy I am. I see how I almost am in overcoming all my addictions. And once I overcome all my addictions, I know that I'm gonna level up crazy. I know it because I already feel major. Even my body, I used to be like, I need to be buff. I need to be stronger, shredded, and muscular. I just need to be like that, and I'm gonna be successful. And I was training crazy. I needed to rest. I was still train. I was overeating just to get big, and I didn't realize that I was sick mentally, and that's why I was behaving like that. And where the success will go, why would I get success from being shredded? You know, I thought I was going to be training people, but you're going to get successful or rich training people. That's not going to happen. And yes, you have like good personal trainers who get a lot of money, like 10K a month and stuff. Or at least you hear that. You don't really know, but at least you hear. Because there's a lot of selling too. And you cannot believe all the information. But yeah, like I like way more now where I got in tune to myself and me from practice a lot of meditation, fasting, practicing retention, taking off the addictions. I'm getting back to how I was, you know, liking myself, uh, doing something I really want to do, like became a famous artist, become a singer, okay? Because I had 2 books. I wrote 2 books, you know, and I always was very artistic. But as young age, did I like? I like the singers, the hip hop dancers, all that stuff. So I'm getting back to my roots. What do I really want to do? What do I really want to do? Not what other people say for you to do to in order to get success, or just that's what other people say, but what or your parents, peer pressure, the society. But what do I really want to do? And that's what I'm doing right now, and I really enjoy that. I really enjoy that, and that's why I feel the necessity to record 2 videos, because I record one video and then I have like I definitely have this topic that I want to talk, but I'm not gonna do it because 2 videos is too much on the algorithm. It's like, bro, first, That's um, a blocking on your mentality. That's first is untrue. I read in the book Crush It that the and when I was doing a course that I'm not gonna name it because it might shadow ban this video, but I was doing the course um, known by a very known guy in Romania that he teach me how you should always do more. So that's definitely a lie. It's just a blockage. Like the more work you put, the more productivity you do, um, the more successful you'll be. Another thing I do believe is also from the fasting, and I say it's from the fasting because it might be from everything, but I say from the fasting because now I'm having all this clear mentality. It's like I used to be very like without the I was not to understand and get confused like why I don't get successful, and now it's so clear to me how I was training crazy, posting content crazy about me, not about a rich guy, not about a very successful guy, not about a very famous guy, not about a very competent guy, just a guy who trained a lot. And that's cool. It's motivational for some people. But that's ain't special, you know? And at least I am special for myself, but for the world I ain't special yet. If Justin Bieber was saying whatever. He could say the stupidest thing ever. Everybody will gonna listen, okay? Because he's famous. So I was questioning, like, I'm doing all this hard work, why I don't get successful? But it's like, why would I? If you think logically, having a great body, it does not correlate with being financially successful. It does not, man. Neither famous. It does not. What I want is to be uh, extremely famous, extremely successful financially. Because we are fighting a fight against evil, good against evil. We know that. We all know that, and I want to help. And I think through music, I can share the message that I'm trying to share right now to make people better their lives, but in a way major scale. So that's something I might try it. But yeah, this is all the points that I have to talk right now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Go outside, don't be in your room all day. It's bad for your mental health. Uh, Eat healthy, fast, practice more attention, guys. Don't be don't be touching yourself, man. It's an addiction. Stop doing this stuff. Don't be eating garbage, makes you depressed. Ooh, let's go.